Abandoned German Shepherd sold for $1. What the little girl did next shocked everyone. On the edge of a small town in Ohio where farmland stretched wide and winds whispered through cornfields, there stood a worn-out animal shelter barely holding itself together. Among the dozens of strays kept in rusty kennels and patched cages, one dog sat alone at the far end, silent, still, and seemingly forgotten. He was a German Shepherd, once strong, now gaunt and defeated. His name, scrawled in fading black marker on his cage. Rex. Rex had once belonged to a man who used him for protection, until the day the man was arrested, and Rex was dragged into the back of a truck, left at the shelter like old furniture. Weeks passed. No one came for him. He refused to bark, to eat properly, or even to stand when visitors walked by. The shelter staff whispered, "He's given up." The shelter, facing closure from lack of funds, launched a desperate $1 adoption sale to get the animals into homes. Flyers were posted, social media ads ran, but no one wanted Rex. Too big, too broken. Until Lila walked in. She was just 9 years old, her hair tied in mismatched pigtails, dragging her tired father behind her. She had seen the flyer taped to a grocery store window and begged to go. They walked past dozens of barking dogs, tails wagging. But Lila didn't stop until she reached the very last cage. And there was Rex. He didn't lift his head. But Lila did something no one had done. She sat on the floor, just outside the bars, and whispered, "I know what it feels like when no one wants you." For 20 minutes, she sat there, telling Rex about her mom who had died last winter, about how quiet the house had become, how lonely school felt, and how she thought maybe, just maybe, he was lonely too. Rex lifted his head and licked her fingers through the bars. That was it. Lila looked at her father with tear-filled eyes and said, "This is the one. He's not broken. He's waiting." The shelter staff were stunned. They waived the $1 fee. Rex had chosen her too. What followed was something no one expected. Within 2 weeks, Rex transformed. He ate. He played. He followed Lila everywhere, to school drop-offs, the backyard, even to bed. He slept at the foot, waking the moment she stirred. It was like they were connected, two souls who had lost everything and found each other. But the real shock came later. During a neighborhood walk, Lila's father suffered a sudden seizure and collapsed. Lila screamed, panicking. Before she could run for help, Rex bolted, not in fear, but toward a passing car. He barked, jumped on the hood, blocked the road. The driver nearly hit him before realizing something was wrong. Thanks to Rex, help came in time. Paramedics later said Lila's father could have died without immediate attention. When the story spread, local news outlets picked it up. They called Rex a hero. Donations poured into the shelter. It was saved from closure. But to Lila, Rex wasn't just a hero. He was her best friend, her listener, her healer. And all it took was $1, a broken dog, and a little girl with a big heart to change both of their lives and many others forever.